Hello, welcome back everyone. Thank you for showing up. Round of applause for those returning. Thank you very, very much. Anyway, what have I been up to? Oh, nothing much. Just ranking every wood type in Minecraft. For what reason, you ask? Great question. I have too much free time. Anyway, you showed up for a reason, so why don't I get on with it? In this video, I will rank every single wood type, being acacia, bamboo, birch, cherry, crimson, dark oak, jungle, mangrove, oak, pale oak, spruce, and warped. In Minecraft, there are currently 12 different types of wood. I will be going in depth about my opinions and thoughts about each type. As a brief preface, each wood block has a hardness of 2 and a blast resistance of 2. In addition, you may hold 64 of any log, stripped log, or plank. As well, with each type of wood log, you can craft boats, stairs, planks, strip versions, buttons, fence posts, fence gates, pressure plates, trapdoors, regular doors, high face slabs, campfire signs, and hanging signs, with some having a few exceptions. Please keep in mind that these are only my own biases and views. However, I understand that each has their own place in circumstances. So, onwards. Wahaha. In 12th place, we've got bamboo wood. Does this even count as wood? This block is one that you can craft, as it does not grow as a log. It grows as a shoot of bamboo. You cannot make campfires or hyphae out of this block. One thing I like about this wood type is the boat you can make out of it looks like a raft. It's pretty cool looking. Other than that, honestly, I'm just not a huge fan of this block. It's a weird color of green, and then the strip log variant is a weird yellow. I guess someone would find a place for this in builds, but I just don't see it. I think it's kinda ugly, and I am uncertain where one would use this atrocity. It's all streaky and patterny. It's a lot to look at. Also, when the log is flipped on its side, it's all holy because it's made of bamboo shoots. Ugh. Not so sure about this one. I guess it just really isn't my style. Here in 11th place, we have an actual wood variant, jungle wood. Now, it isn't inherently bad, but the wood plank of this log is a weird pink color, and the log is a strange greeny brown. It just really does not mesh well with many things. Compared to the lovely pink color that cherry wood is, this wood here is just an embarrassing peachy color. I don't know. If anyone has ideas for this, I'll let you boy, but I just don't see it. Yucky color. Also, not like it matters to me because I don't farm trees, but they have a low drop rate for saplings, so they're kind of hard to farm. In 10th, we've got acacia wood. I have similar reasons as the last for not liking this wood. It's orange. Now, it used to be decent to use in place of the color red, but since mangrove wood, what are you needing orange wood for? In certain contexts, it does look good, definitely better than jungle, but it's just not too terribly useful to me. And as a side note, the biome that acacia wood comes from, savanna, is one of my least favorites. It's so bleak and washed, and all the grass looks dead or dying. The leaves on the trees look dehydrated and crunchy.
Thank you for saving me. I was so thirsty.
At least the wood makes up for vibrancy, I guess, with its neon orange. In 9th place, we've got crimson. This wood type here is unique because it is found solely in the nether in crimson forests. It is one of the 2 wood types that you cannot make boats from, the reasoning being that striders kind of exist in plates of, nether boats. And also, there isn't any water there. You also cannot make campfires out of them. Crimson trees are a little tricky to find since you must traverse one of the most dangerous dimensions in order to harvest them. Crimson wood planks are a nice purple color, but the log itself is a strange red, purple, veiny texture. Obviously not stunning, but I mean it comes from the nether, so what do you expect? It is a little cool looking. I'd say the planks are a nicer color than nether bricks. Overall, though, just kind of a mid-burgundy color. It would come more frequently needed than the last 3 for certain, though. In 8th place, we got birch. Now, I'll be real for a second. I do totally have a vendetta against this wood type, but look at it. It's so beige and ugly. And the log is a black and white splotchy pattern like a Dalmatian. Genuinely, you must have a lot of skill to make birch look good. And the forests are just not my vibe. I can't describe it, but it's just too beige. I do not like the planks or the log, and I especially do not like the trapdoor. It is an ugly wood. However usable, still ugly. I guess, you could use it in modern builds because of the very pale beige color, but no, since the pale wood, what do you need this for? You don't. It's just bad. It's just bad. And 7th, we've got warped wood. This guy here is another one found only in the Nether. It also cannot make boats or campfires because it exists in the lava dimension. With this wood type, I find the color really unique. It doesn't really fit in with the rest of the wood types because it is a really brilliant turquoise color, which is not a color commonly found throughout the natural world save for flowers, or even the Nether, considering the color palette of the Nether is mainly orange and red hues. There isn't exactly a whole lot of uses for this wood type in specific, but it can be implemented in some builds to look really cool, which is why I've given it more of a mid-range ranking. Of all available wood colors, I would say this one is one of the cooler variations, but not the coolest. In 6th place, we have regular oak wood. For this wood type, I do rather like the log, but the planks and all wooden products like the bow, bookshelves, or oak stairs, they're just a muted beige color, and I find it rather underwhelming. Although that isn't to say some builds made of oak don't look absolutely stunning, but it just really is not a favored material of mine to work with. It's rather boring. I find that a lot of other wooden materials mesh way better with a large variety of blocks. Although one must admit, oak wood is a classic, being the very first wood type having been added all the way back in 2009. What? This game is old. Here at number 5 with pale oak. I do actually like this variant of oak a lot. It is the most recent wood variant added in 2024. The log is a slightly boring gray color, but the plank block is a gorgeous white color. I see a lot of really cool build ideas with this block. The biome that it is found in itself, the Pale Garden, is not too terribly interesting, besides the fact that it is the rarest, exceeding the mushroom biome. Yeah. They are mainly void of color, but there are several features about it that make it a little cool, like a new mob called a creaking, which looks a lot like the trees found in the biome. So, in turn, I do see a lot of really cool uses for this nearly complete white wood. Still not the coolest, though. At number 4, we got dark oak. For some reason, I always struggle immensely to find this type of wood whenever I need it. Thankfully, when you do come across dark oak forests, the trees are so ridiculously massive that they are basically impossible to cut down, and in that way they are annoying, but it is the darkest wood variant, in opposition to the Pale Garden wood. I do like the contrast that this wood gives to others, making it able to be paired with lighter wood types and builds and such. I don't end up using this wood a lot, but I do like the darkness of it. It is a pretty good wood type, but still no contender for numero uno. Oh boy, we have arrived at the top 3. In number 3, we got cherry wood. Now, I would like to let you know that this one was an easy contender for first, but alas, it fell short. The trees that this wood type is found within are oh so gorgeous. I myself am a huge fan of cherry blossom trees, and I think this biome was a great addition to the game. The wood log is a beautiful dark purpley color, and the leaves, oh, they are so gorgeous. Both the leaves and the plank are the most beautiful pink color, and I love it so much. As well, the trees leave piles of pretty pink leaves on the ground. Oh my lord, it is so friggin' pretty! I love them. Whoever suggested that as a biome, I love you. In second place, number 2, we have one of my most favorite old wood types. Used to be my number 1 until these other guys were added, but anyway. Number 2, spruce! I adore this wood type. It is the perfect color of brown. The biome that spruce trees are found in are a bit bleak and gray, though I'll admit. Regardless, you may have noticed that I use this wood type in an inhuman amount. And my reasoning is that I adore this wood type. I love all the builds made from spruce logs, planks, and strip logs. It's just so pretty and amazing and gorgeous. If Being fair though, cutting these trees down is often a pain in the bum because it is 7 out of 8 times the plant is too short to reach the block at the top, so you gotta build up. It's annoying, but it's worth it because it's such a pretty and versatile block, as I just said. It goes so wonderfully with other blocks, including other wood types. It's just so good. It's just good. Finally, big number 1. We got mangrove wood. Now here, just listen. I know that the log is a little uncool as it's just a weird browny green color like a lot like the jungle wood, but listen, the planks of mangrove wood are so pretty. The wood is a beautiful red color that pairs so well with other dark wood colors. Oh my lord, I am a sucker for the color. And the biome it is found in is fairly interesting. It's an addition to swamps, and you can find frogs in it. How cool is that? I love frogs. Also, they grow in all sorts of funky ways, like underwater. That's so sick. Mainly, I just really, really like the tree and the color of the wood. It's like, just the red is like, it's good. I like colors. Well, everyone, as you can tell, I certainly have a lot of opinions about wood. I really enjoyed making this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Or at least I hope you weren't bored out of your mind, because that's lame. Thank you people so much for watching, and feel free to stick around if you like watching me do cool Minecraft stuff. Anyways, I will let you go watch something else now. Hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.